Cut the music, maestro. A haiku, though not a haiku. Summer heat. I mind not the sweat. Water cools the mind. The sun shines light. I create shadows. The world spins. I spin with the light. The end. Favorite song of the week, though not on replay? Millie Manders and the Shut Up. Your story. Check it out, my people. I just want to be a part of your story. And what's your song of the week out there? What tunes do you have on replay this week, Ashlyn? Right on in. Tell us what you listening to. And hey, Jamari, come on here. Anything good coming out at the movies lately? What about streaming? I need to know. I need a new show. And, I started thinking about watching the 5th season of The Expanse. I just could not press the play button. Couldn't do it. And have you ever heard, that saying out there? My foot is flat on a round world, so I may stumble as to meet a kind hand to help me up. Think about it. My foot is flat on a round world, so that I may stumble as to meet a kind hand to help me up. Think about it, people. Think about it. And now our food of the week is hard-boiled eggs. I know, right? It's not what you were probably thinking, but that's food of the week for me, hard-boiled eggs. And you know what I'm talking about. You feel me? And what's yours? What's your food of the week? What's your food of the summer out there? Kristen, what you and Anna been eating lately? Anything good? And, if news is defined as something that is new and surprising, how about a quick snap of news from my life? And, we shall whisper it as though it was too gentle to survive the wind on its own. But live shows this fall have been spoken into existence today. More to come. And now it's time for something completely different. Random thought of mine, number 1. Random thought of mine, number 2. I want to get back into wax seals on letters and envelopes. You know what I'm talking about? Though who the hell would I send this to? Who receives mail? Who sends mail anyway? Maybe me with a wax seal with an L on an envelope. You could see me doing it, right? I bet you could. You could even see me sitting there with a feather pen and what is it, a plume and ink? Yeah, I bet you could see me doing that. Now, questions I have that need answering. Cooper, were you famous on Netflix and never told me about it? ? How are you going to be famous and never let me know? Come on, I need to know this. I need to know. And now, though, random questions I have no need to answer. My nephews, I teach them square roots when they were very young. To memorize, like the square root of 81 is 9, things like that. They're way, way too young to understand it. But they memorize it. And, maybe for later levels of math, when they get to it, they'll be like, hey, I know this. And it helps, and they're all the better for it. But does it help? Does it? I don't think I need to know. Because regardless of if it adds, something to their later math skills, it adds a connection between me and them that is completely unique to us. No one else in the world with them can just walk by and be like, hey, square root of 81. 9. Gotcha. And then that's it. Like, that's the conversation. That's so unique. So whether the square root of 81 helps them later in life, I don't need to know. What matters now is the connection that's between us because of that square root of 81. Or square root of 196. Happy B-Day out there, buddy. And do you, yes, you, do you have any random questions out there that you need answering? Please write in. Tell us some randomness and thought that was in your head. Like what's the square root of peanut butter and jelly times Fluff. Oh, what a great question. Don't know the answer. If you have something like that, write on in. We all want to hear that so we can speak it out into the verse and let it go. And a last piece of shashik to send you on your way for the day. Our word of the day is connect. Connect. Much love, Lo-Fi listeners. Much love. Pickering, signing off.